Good morning, everyone. We continue to track out our winter storm that is right now near Oklahoma City, and that will continue to work its way through the mid-Mississippi Valley. You can see this swath of wintry precipitation stretching from Wichita all the way into parts of western Kentucky and Tennessee. That will eventually reach us in Ohio later this morning. We have a couple flurries, some very light snow showers trying to work their way into far western Ohio, but otherwise the bulk of the precipitation won't arrive until a little after 10 a.m. Temperature-wise, it is another frigid start. Some areas are in the single digits, like Cambridge, that sits at 5. Caldwell and Mount Vernon are at 9. Circleville, you're at 17. Columbus is at 15. Delaware, you're at 10. Marysville, it's 15 degrees for you. And then Washington Courthouse is 18 for your D.R. Horton America's Builder current conditions. Now the timing, this is what I'm really going to be focusing on for today so you can plan out your day accordingly, especially a heads up for Monday's morning commute. Travel at times will be rough, but if you're going to be traveling tonight, I would advise against it, especially if you live in the southern portion of the state. This is where we're going to see the bulk of our accumulation. So as I mentioned, as we get past 10 a.m., we are going to see some of those snow showers work their way into far southwestern Ohio, mainly in the Cincinnati area. Eventually, those snow showers start to work their way into places like Pike and into Ross County. So Hillsborough and also Waverly seeing some of that snow here at 3 p.m. for the late afternoon. By the time we get toward the early dinner time hour, 5 p.m., starting to see more of that snow work its way into places like Chillicothe, Circleville, Washington Courthouse. Still have a little bit of time before it reaches us here in Columbus. It'll be closer to a little after near 7 p.m. that we'll see that line of snow showers work their way to the I-70 corridor. Note those darker blues. This is indicating a likelihood of heavy snow, and that's going to be the main threat for tonight and into the overnight hours. So for Columbus and the metro area, from 9 to midnight is where we're going to see those most intense bursts of snow. So reduced visibility. Also, winds will be picking up too, and with those winds we'll have some blowing snow at times as temperatures begin to fall. As we get to Monday morning, we still have some scattered snow showers on the board, got some pockets of some moderate snow, and that will really start to pick back up as the back half of that low works its way down to our south, working to the east. And you can see some of that shield of snow showers that continue to the southern portion of the state through the 9 a.m. hour. By the time we get into the afternoon, here's 3 p.m., starting to see the bulk of the snow move out, but we still got a couple lingering snow showers on the back half of this system. Otherwise, it will be a quiet end to Monday. Again, 2 to 4 inches for areas north of Delaware. Further north of that, looking at 1 to 2, 4 to 6 right along that I-70 corridor. And then south of the I-70 corridor, we're looking at our highest totals, which are under that winter storm warning, at least 5 to 8, but could see some locally higher amounts. And then from Chillicothe and points south, we are looking at that threat for also ice accumulation, even upwards of 1/10 of an inch of ice, as sleet and freezing rain will also try to mix in. Temperatures staying on the cold side, so the snow that we do pick up is not going to be melting away anytime soon.